What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. I want to go over this great topic that there is a community out there for you. Yes, you, the one that I'm talking to, the one that I see through this screen, the one that is listening to this video because it matches my energy. But I want to give you guys some encouragement, and if the energies allow for an alignment to happen, I hope that this aligns with you. But you have to understand that there is a community out there for you that matches who you are and where you're going, right? There's a community out there where, I'm not gonna be over, optimistic and say like there's, these whole bunch of people waiting for you, ready to give you a hug and kiss you and, hold your hand through everything. No, that's not the type of community I mean. The type of community I'm talking about, if you could picture this with me, is a community where you just feel comfortable. You can enter into a space without feeling guarded or feeling this sense like you don't belong or feeling like something is off in the atmosphere. There's a community out there where you don't have to make relationships with people, but I'm saying like when you walk past each other, there's a smile, there's a hi, or there doesn't have to be a force inside of the energy that makes you feel like you have to do something. You just feel welcomed, right? You feel welcomed. And these people hold a high regard, just like you, of how, you want to be treated, how you want to be treated, whether it is cleanliness, maybe it's the way that you want a certain amount of space to feel comfortable inside of your life. Whether it is that, they're just taking care of you in the highest regard, and you do the same likewise. But there is a community out there for you, man. There's a community out there for you that you do not have to feel any sense of urgency or any sense of worrying, right? There's multiple of places like that for you. There's multiple of communities like that for you, right? And one of the biggest things I always try to leave people with a sense of hope and encouragement is that if you yourself knows how you want to be treated, and this is the most important part, if you treat yourself in the highest regards, you have to understand that that energy is not like some energy that you created. It's always been in the atmosphere. It's always been in the universe. It's just that you have to find communities that have that same exact thing. And this universe is very, very big. You have to understand that there are people who have that same energy. There's people out there that act just like you. As crazy as it sounds. There's a point where I started to understand inside of my life. I'm like, there is something special about me, but at the same time, there's nothing special about me, because it's like I'm not new here. And you have to understand that you're not new here. You're not new, right? You've been here before, right? The energy that you have is a very ancient energy. And all you have to do is allow yourself to flow to find that other like-minded people who hold that same energy, right? You have to understand our personalities may differ, and they may be a little bit different, but you'll even notice that there's people out there that hold your same energy, but they may be even a little bit darker. Their personality may be darker, but they have the same energy as you. You know, their personality doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm happy and blah, 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 blah. No, you can meet people who have the same energy as you, you know, but they may be, you know, a little bit more, you know, mellow, or, you know, there's some people that may have probably like a darker type of personality, but they have the same energy within, right? So you have to understand that there is a community out there for you. And I want to leave people with this encouragement that just because you see things or you see things on social media, trust me, you have to go outside. You have to go outside. You have to see multiple places. And I'm probably going to make a video about this, but it's very important to, you know, leave your home and not just experience one place and make a total life change and create your whole personality off of that experience. No, you need to have multiple experiences to develop data to understand that there is multiple of communities, not just one, but there's multiple of communities out there that is there for you. You just have to let the energy lead you there. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you see it, when something does not match that, you're just like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Nope. Nope. That can wait. You know, because you understand that what you have inside and what you've been looking for, you've found, and you found multiple of places, right? I'll probably do a video maybe on this, but I'm telling you, this universe is very, very interesting. Everything that you want, I'm talking about, even like, say for instance, you wanted to go out to a restaurant and there's a particular food that you wanted, there's a particular food that you wanted, but at a certain price, you know, but you're looking for the service is good. You're looking for that these people are clean, that their food is clean, their prices are an even match, and their food is wonderful. There is places like that in this universe that matches all of those boxes. But you have to experience everything. You have to go out there and experience, take risk. Sometimes, you know, I'll see a certain place and I'll just be like, do I feel like it? But then something's pulling me and I'll be like, all right, I'll try it. Let me see what it is. And I'll be like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? It would just be like, it would be such a surprise. And I'm like, wow, thank you that I went and tried this new place. You know what I mean? So this is just a words of encouragement for anybody out there. There is a community out there for you. There's people who are like you. There's people who will treat you well, more than well. There's people that can treat you better than, like, you'll probably learn something from them by how they're treating you, and you'll start adding it into your self-care regimen. So peace and love.